To the growing worry at the IEBC, the Commission now says it has registered only 8.65 voters by the third week of voter registration. With a review target of 12 million, the IEBC now has to register some 3.5 million voters in the last week of exercise. Nairobi, Lamu and Kiambu have recorded the highest numbers. Asha Mwilu kicks off our new segment, Quote My Vote, where we meet the voter and get her take on electoral matters.
For the past 49 years, Nairobi has taken its rightful place as the political capital of Kenya. And now in the coming general election, we're seeing a lot of political activity and activism in Nairobi. When we talk about the voter registration, for instance, we know that Nairobi has recorded some of the highest numbers as compared to other regions since this process kicked off early this month. But as we're slowly finding out, some of the areas in Nairobi are recording lower numbers of voter registration as compared to the 2007 voter registry. One of the most politically active areas in Nairobi, the Kibera informal settlement, home to more than 500,000 Kenyans according to the UN Habitat. But even with this high population and a rich political background, the clerks at the registration centers on the 22nd day of registration remained idle for the better part of the day.
Huku wasa walipigana sana, yani wasa walifight vibaya sana, wasa waliuliwa. So everybody akona hiyo, mbona ni vote ama mbona nichukue kura ndio tena nikavote watu wapigane.
Octopizzo is one of Kibera's famous artists. He made his name by relating most of his music to his life here in Kibera and using the same talent to enlighten the Kibera youth about the power of their vote. His take on the ongoing registration process intrigues me further, and now I want to meet some of the voters in the heart of the slum. The residents here introduced me to 23-year-old Eric Owor, a Kibera resident who has dedicated his time to going door to door, conducting civic education on the upcoming general election.
And whatever I do in Kibera is to be able to sensitize young people and the entire community, to be able to come out in large number, to register and have that power to be able to make decisions when it comes to 2013, the election.
The more time I spent in the slum with Eric, the more I understood the new attitude of the Kibera voter and their expectations for the next government.
Ndugu yangu wewe umejisajili? Kama mpiga kura. Kwa nini?
Number 1.
Hakuna mambo na violent na kelele raundi, kutakuwa poa sana. So long as watu wajisajili na wahesabu kwa venye inatakikana.
Tukipiga kura hivi, tujue ni nani atasafanya mabadiliko kwa nchi yetu.
Counties like Nairobi, Lamu, Murang'a and Kiambu have recorded the highest numbers of registered voters so far. And now the focus shifts to areas lagging behind. With only a week left, Mandera, Turkana and Wajir counties have less than 20% of the estimated voting population registered. Asha Mwilu, KTN, Nairobi.